When people hear that Luxembourg is the richest country in the world, they often assume it must be sitting on vast oil reserves or hidden mountains of gold. But here's the surprising truth. Luxembourg's greatest resource was never buried underground. It was strategy. Let's go back nearly 1,000 years. Luxembourg's story begins as a fortress. In 963 AD, Count Siegfried acquired a small castle called Luxembourg. Because of its location between what are now France, Germany and Belgium, it quickly became one of the most strategically important military strongholds in Europe. For centuries, powerful empires fought over it: the Burgundians, the Spanish, the Austrians, and later even Napoleon's France. It wasn't rich, it was fought over. By the 19th century, Luxembourg finally gained independence in 1839. But independence didn't mean prosperity. It was small, rural and poor. Many Luxembourgers emigrated in search of better lives. Then came iron. In the late 1800s, vast iron ore deposits were discovered in the southern region known as the Minette. Industrialization changed everything. Steel production boomed. By the early 20th century, Luxembourg had become one of the world's largest steel producers per capita. A company that would later become part of ArcelorMittal turned this tiny nation into an industrial force. But history is never that simple. Twice in the 20th century, Luxembourg was invaded by Germany during both world wars, occupied, overrun, and nearly erased. Yet it survived. And after World War II, Luxembourg made the single most important decision in its modern history. It chose cooperation over isolation. It became a founding member of what would later become the European Union. Not only that, key European institutions were placed in Luxembourg. It positioned itself at the heart of Europe, politically and financially. Now here's where the real transformation happened. In the 1970s, the global steel industry began to collapse. For many countries, that would have meant economic disaster. For Luxembourg, it meant reinvention. Instead of clinging to steel, Luxembourg pivoted to finance. The government introduced banking secrecy laws, investor-friendly regulations, and stable political policies. International banks flooded in. Investment funds set up headquarters. Over time, Luxembourg became one of the largest investment fund centers in the world, second only to the United States. And it didn't stop there. Luxembourg embraced globalization early. It welcomed foreign workers. Today, nearly half its population is foreign-born. It invested heavily in infrastructure, multilingual education, and digital innovation. It became a hub for satellite communications and space resources